Good evening. My name is Sean Dex and I welcome you back to the Mango Grow for your daily serving of mango juice. Bitcoin taking that goddamn leg to the upside. We are really happy about that. People weren't sure, is Bitcoin going to go up? Is Bitcoin going to go down? We were leaning towards the upside. And in today's video, we're going to talk about why we were leaning towards the upside and where we're looking for Bitcoin to go in the coming days and perhaps even in the coming week. But hey, before we go on with that, I do want to wish you guys a great, happy Monday. I hope you guys have a great week ahead of you. And hey, by the way, I really hope you guys had a great weekend. You gotta enjoy those, man. I certainly did. I had a great weekend, actually. A great trading weekend. We'll talk about those too. But for now, let's go ahead and see what's going on over here. Bitcoin taking that leg towards the upside. As you can see, I have a really messy chart. Again, a lot of trading this weekend. And man, it just felt like this was one of those weekends where everything went well. Went well. All my trades were winners. I think I had 7 winners in a row. And I had to actually tell myself, okay, you know what, Sean? Step back. Because even a key piece of advice here, guys, even when you're winning, you are susceptible to the wrong minds, especially when you're winning continuously, right? You need to step back to make sure you have a clear head, right? It's just like when you're taking multiple loss after loss and you need to step back. It's the same thing when you win, because you get overconfident, you make wrong decisions, you feel like you're invincible. And I'm at a stage right now as a trader where when I take multiple losses, as you guys know, right, I tried for a trade around over here. I took the loss, right, got out very quickly, kept my loss short, and then I took a trade somewhere around here as well, tried again, took that loss too, got out very quickly. It doesn't faze me when I lose anymore. If I lose multiple in a row, it doesn't faze me. But when I win multiple in a row, I don't think I'm there yet. I really don't think I'm there yet where it doesn't faze me at all, right? I don't have that stoic mindset that I'm looking for, even when you're winning multiple. This weekend, it felt like everything was going my way. Okay, firstly, we got that big trade for over here right at the bottom on our daily horizontal that we've been talking about for goddamn ages, right? We've been talking about this blue horizontal for so long. We came down here. Yes, it got front run, but you can expect that when you want Bitcoin to make higher lows. So what was the big clue that, hey, we are probably going to get defended there, was the 89 EMA, right? And your horizontal, if bulls don't defend this, was so easy to flip bearish and look for a move all the way down here. But until we broke this, I wasn't looking for any bear moves. And then guess what? We got the retest, got to add to our position over here. And then throughout the weekend, Bitcoin giving such obvious, no, I don't want to say obvious because nothing's obvious, right? But I was just following my rules, guys. I wasn't doing anything special. I was following my system and everything went my way. I got to freaking de-risk in the nights because we are in a range, right? Until we break key levels that I will be talking about today, we break those levels, I was just going to take my profits before I go to bed, because I don't want to sleep through my position, because you don't know what Bitcoin's going to do. And what does Bitcoin do every time I take my profits? It comes down to back to the bottom, allows me to reposition, goes back to the top again in the night, comes back to the bottom. For example, even today, I de-risked over here on the 200 MA. This red box over here is the 200 MA on the 4 hour. I de-risked over there last night. I wake up in the morning and Bitcoin is right here, somewhere around here, right? And this is basically near the bottom of the triangle. And my daily support, I was looking for Bitcoin to be around 10,200 and 10,200ish. That's where everybody was looking for, right? But I wasn't going to get greedy, man. People think that just because it's an ascending triangle, by the way, let me go ahead and turn off all of this. Quick note for you guys: just because it's an ascending triangle doesn't mean we need to come and touch it, especially at the last end of the ascending triangle. From my experience, we do not come and touch the bottom of it. We actually come near it, halfway through the ascending triangle, which actually lined up with our daily support too, which was around 10,000, yeah, somewhere around there, right? And we bounced, right? And then over there, by the way, what I did over there was, because I actually had a small short position. If you guys in the Mango Telegram group, you guys know about that. I was slightly so I was completely hedged. What I did was I hedged. The reason I'm going over this with you guys, by the way, is because some of you have asked me how I build my position. This is the second time I'm doing something like this, where I built it over for this trade too, right? I built it throughout this period. Now here I approach it differently. So I was building my position while de-risking in the night and re-adding in the morning. And what was happening was, because I was able to de-risk higher and then re-add the same position at the bottom, I was increasing my position size while decreasing my risk. Okay, so now similarly over here, this time around, I hedged my entire all my December's contracts. I hedged them in my perpetuals. When I wake up in the morning, I was actually hedged a little short, right? Because I was expecting that move. We got rejected over here too. I was expecting the move. I wake up and we were we were fine. So I not only flipped that back to long, but I actually flipped it a little higher. So when I got this move this morning, I'm strongly positioned right now. I'm very strongly positioned, and this was a great, because think about it, already, right, from around here to here, it's already a 13% win. I'm actually looking for a move all the way to around 11,100 minimum. That does line up with the measured move of this symmetrical ascending triangle, depending on how you want to look at it, right? Some people are looking at it as a symmetrical, some people are looking at it as a wedge. So many ways to look at it. So we'll take it one step at a time. Now, here's the thing: does Bitcoin get there right away? No, I don't think so. There's so much work for Bitcoin to do over here, for Bitcoin to do over here. So I wouldn't be in a rush to be getting into position. Guys, I wouldn't be surprised if we come down to 10,600. Like, we could come and retest this level. There's a lot going on over here, by the way. We do have to keep in mind that there's a lot of resistance overhead and there's a lot of support underneath. We are in that kind of squeeze situation. You can see the amount of red boxes I do have over here. Actually, I was playing on a different chart. I'll go ahead and pull that up in a second too, but let's go through everything that's going on over here. Okay, so on the 4 hour, there's good news. There's a lot of good news. We can turn on our EMAs. We've broken, so we bounced off the 21 and then we went and closed over the 89. I would like to see Bitcoin close a couple more candles over this 89. It would be really, really good. It would also line up with the Ichimoku, which has the cloud facing playing as resistance right now. The Kijun is over there as well. You guys can't see it. It's a light red line over here. But underneath we do have some support. The 200 MA has flipped from resistance to support. I believe the 200 EMA has been taken. Oh, okay, cool. So we are playing with the 200 EMA as support now as well. As you can see, we bounced off there. So I don't think we should care too much about this, right? But on the higher time frames, I also do want to bring up the 6 hour. You guys know I don't talk about the 6 hour much, but recently I have been, right? Because I think we've been underestimating it. As you can see, we rejected the 200 MA of the 6 hour. Also, it was the 21 EMA of the 6 hour that was actually the force behind this move. Once we broke the 21 EMA on the 6 hour, that's when we had this move, and I was watching for this throughout this period, right? And you can see the ascending triangle on the 6 hour is clearer than any other time frame, in my opinion. At least I'm really liking the 6 hour and how it's been playing out, right? Ever since this area over here, we've been looking at the 6 hour. So you can see 200 MA rejecting, 200 MA rejecting, again rejecting, and as soon as we break past it, we come retest it, and then we have a move towards the upside. So breaking the 6 hour 200 MA, sitting at around 10,772 is going to have implications, perhaps an edge to edge. We do also have the Kijun to deal with as well. Okay, but that's the lower time frames, guys, and I'm going to talk about one last lower time frame, which is the 12 hour. We do have a lot going on over here. We can pull up our EMAs just to talk about that quickly. 21 EMA, we have retaken that is actually very, very interesting. We have closed over the 21 EMA on the 12 hour. That's actually good news. That is actually really good news, but this is what I'm looking for. I've not looked at the 12 hour yet. I should have. We just closed the 12 hour candle. The TK retest. Okay, we had the TK coming in together on the cloud, okay, on the 12 hour. I was watching for that. I knew we were going to come and spike onto that. Okay, the question is, did we close above that? Okay, this is going to be it. I don't think we did. If we did, it would be very bullish, but I don't think we did. Closing on the 21 EMA, I'm happy with that already. And okay, we did not. We did close over the cloud. That is good. We did close over the cloud. We close underneath the blue Tenkin and the red Kijun. So that's something to keep an eye out for. Does the next 12-hour candle close above? Does the next 12-hour candle close above? Because that's going to line up with something major. And the major thing that's going to line up with is, let's go ahead, clear everything out, turn on our EMAs again, and we are looking at the next 12-hour will line up with the daily close, which will line up with us clearing the 21 EMA and the 10 SMA. 2 in 1. Okay, that would make me start looking for a move towards the upside, but Bitcoin still has some work to do. Okay, still I think 11,076 is an area that we still have to kill. That's another horizontal. Actually, let's go ahead and see where the daily Kijun is. Okay, holy shit, it's all the way at 11,400. So hey, that's still a good move, man. That's still a good move. If I can actually hold my trade all the way up to there, that'll be 20%. Okay, we close the 10. We have to clear the 10 SMA, the 21, the 10 kin, and the Kijun. A lot of work for Bitcoin to do. But we are well positioned. So hey, I do want to mention this, guys. It's so important to stick to your system even when you're taking a few losses, man. Like, I've been open about my losses to you guys, right? But my system is, take the loss, get out. Okay, reposition, and then what do you know? Like, even when Bitcoin does something unexpected, you stick to your goddamn rules, and you get something like this, right? And this far outweighs any of those small tiny losses, this big move over here, because when you win, you win big if you trade correctly. Taking losses is fine. Oh, by the way, guys, for those of you in the seed program, I did upload a new module today, and it talks about this. Okay, I go over these kind of things, the mindset of losing, the mindset of winning, and how as a trader you should approach the markets. Okay, it's probably going to be one of the most important modules, and it leads up to everything else that we're going to be talking about very, very soon. Okay, so yeah, do check that out, and the exercise has been posted too, the quiz. So okay, going back to what we were talking about, okay, I do want to talk about this too, because you guys know we've been playing only the high time frames here, okay, at Mango, only the high time frames, because the high time frames tell us the big picture. People have been asking me, Sean, why are you not shorting more aggressively? You're missing out on moves. Man, no, I'm not looking. Even this move over here, yes, it's a nice move, but my December's position that I added my futures, I'm looking for much bigger move. And this was an obvious trade, okay. People who didn't take this trade aren't paying attention over here at Mango. We can go ahead and clear out all of this for now. I want to come back to that and turn on EMAs on the 4-day. We've been watching this for so long, guys, so long, right? You can go ahead and reposition this. This is the 4-day 21 EMA that we've been bouncing off ever since this move all the way here. We expected the bounce, we got the bounce, right? Looking for the defense of the 4-day. Then again over here, we were looking at this and we got the bounce. Then again over here, markets are so generous. It's giving you the retest of the 21 EMA just as you planned. And when did we talk about this? Right over here, and this area over here at 12,000, 13,000, we talked about, hey, how nice would it be if Bitcoin comes back into the daily cloud, lines up and has some more equilibrium over there, and starts putting together a flag on the 4-day. We talked about this, and it's actually coming to fruition now. Now, do I want to get too cocky about this and be like, ha, guys, I told you? No, I'm not going to say that yet. No, I'm not going to say that at all, right? Markets are all about luck, guys. You place your best thesis, okay, and then you have to just hope for luck, okay. The outcome does not matter. You have to stick to your process. Okay, going back to what I was saying though, this does look like everybody's looking at the 1-day, I think, symmetrical, and that's all well and good, but I really think this is what's happening here. There's no coincidence that we bounce off the 21 EMA once again on the 4-day, and look at that. While everybody's looking at the weekly 10 SMA, which is important, we'll get to that. I think the 4-day 10 SMA is very, very important, and if we close the 4-day, which we are closing on the 21st, which is in 2 days, that will be very, very bullish for me if we close above the 10 SMA. Let's go ahead and see what the price is. To be exact, it's 10,619. If we close 2 4 days above that, okay, 2 4 days above the 10 SMA, it's going to line up with the weekly. By the way, guys, the weekly 10 SMA has made a aggressive move towards the upside. I think we're sitting right on that resistance now. Let's go ahead and see what the number is. 10,690. Okay, so 10,690. If we close two multiple 4-day candles and kill the weekly 10 SMA as well, I would be looking for the weekly to also turn into a goddamn ascending triangle, guys. Oh my god, this is getting really good, and this is all lining up with something very, very special, right, that everybody is talking about. The backed futures being approved, blah blah blah. When does this triangle arm come into come to its maturity? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Maturity. God, I'm losing my words. When it comes to maturity, is around 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. That's right at its apex, though. I don't know. So, if Bitcoin actually plays out its triangle, it's going to break this at around the 2nd of September. Okay, that's making a big assumption, assuming that it breaks towards the upside. It could break towards the downside too. Either way, there's a big play to be made over here, in my opinion. Okay, because this lines up with an event. I'm already in position for the bull side of this play, but and we'll talk about this right now, and then we'll stop talking about it because I don't want to make calls. But in 2 weeks, okay, in 2 or 3 weeks, okay, it's a month. Okay, this play is going to be a month in the making, because I believe back is on the 24th of September. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. Usually these kind of events get sold into. They get sold into. So one of two things is going to happen. We are either going to pump before that, okay, and then we get sold into, or we just like kind of trickle there and then break this triangle towards the downside, okay. And I believe that would line up with that would actually line up at the bottom of this green box territory, 8,400, and fill the goddamn gap. Oh my god, okay, gap boys will be very, very happy with that. Okay, so cool. I'm having a great time, guys. As you can see, no reason not to. You gotta enjoy this, man. You gotta take the punches and you gotta take the wins too, and just enjoy yourself. Okay, so we talked about the weekly, we talked about the 4-day. I do want to talk about the 3-day as well. We do have so much to talk about, man. Jesus, the 3-day again has closed. Every candle has been, well, not every candle. We did lose it over here, right? This could be looked at as a trap. We defended the 21 EMA yet again. Let's look at CMEs. What is CMEs doing? Okay, that's the 3-day. Let's look at the daily. Has CMEs. Okay, testing the 21 EMA, CMEs as well. So CMEs and spot charts are kind of in equilibrium right now. Nothing's okay. Let's go ahead and look at the Ichimoku. It'll be a lot cleaner. Yes, a lot cleaner. Tenkin and the Kijun come. Okay, you know what? I'm going to follow the CMEs when it comes to the Tenkin and the Kijun. I'm going to look for us to be clearing this. That would be good enough for me. Okay, because I'm pretty sure I was going to get a question from. You know who I'm talking about. She was probably going to ask me, hey, are you going to wait for the Kijun as well? And I didn't know how to answer that, okay, because the Kijun, you need to understand the way the math is. The way the math is done for the calculations of the Tenkin and the Kijun, we're going to be taking the highs and the lows while putting the Tenkin and the Kijun together. And because Bitcoin has this floaty action during the weekends, that's kind of going to throw it off. But you don't want to dismiss it either. Because the bots aren't going to dismiss it. But for me looking for a trending position, clearing over the Tenkin and the Kijun, multiple candles is going to be good enough, right? Until then, I'm going to be looking to be very, very conservative, right? Speaking of which, we can go back on over to the 4-hour. Same thing going on over here with CMEs. So if we close underneath, so right now I've already taken some profits, right? I've already taken some profits over here. If we close a candle over the Kijun, so by me taking profits, I've hedged that position. Okay, I've hedged that position with my perpetuals. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to unhedge that if we close into the cloud over here on the 4-hour, or if we can close a 6-hour over the inside the cloud or over the 200 MA, whichever comes first. I'm not looking. I can be. Know this, guys, I can be a little bit more aggressive here, and that's my trading style. Once I start taking profits, I look to expand that if things get better and better, right? But we do have a lot of work to do before things look amazing. So I wouldn't rush to get into position here just yet, okay? And it's fine, guys, it's fine. If you the real time to be entering, okay, if you talk to anybody who knows what they are talking about, in my opinion, the real time to be entering was around these levels, okay? These levels. I think this one over here was your last chance, around 10,000, 10,100. That you could say was your last chance. But after that, you have to be very, very careful, because Bitcoin has so much going for the bears right now, that this could turn. Am I leaning towards that? No, I'm not leaning. I'm leaning towards this going up to the top of the 6-hour cloud, which is lining up to 11,160. Okay, I think we're going to get that edge to edge. That's what I'm leaning to. But I can lean towards that, and it doesn't matter. I could be wrong, guys. Right? Everything is a probability play. So as long as you keep following your process, in the long run you will win, and this is an example of it. By the way, my account size right now is higher over here than it was at 13,000. That's how trading is kind of funny that way. Okay, let's talk about. So we talked about daily. We can look at the lower time frames. I think we cleared the 200 MA on the lower time frames. Got the retest. This is looking like it does want to have another retest at least at the 4-hour cloud. Yeah, I think we're going to retest that. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. We can go ahead and do a quick recap of everything that we just talked about. We don't want to look at the cloud on the daily on the spot charts anymore. I think we're going to look at the CME charts. It will give us a better idea of what's going on, but it is fine to look at the EMAs, the exponentials. We do have the 21 EMA that is coming up as resistance. We do have the 10 SMA coming up as resistance. This actually lines up very, very well with the 12-hour and its cloud. If we can clear the Tenkin and the Kijun over the next 12-hour, we will also be clearing the daily 21 EMA, and I'll be looking for that next leg up. Now, when does that happen? Does it have to happen immediately? No, it's not. I don't think it needs to happen. I don't think it needs to happen in the next 12-hour candle either. You could just spend some sideways inside this cloud, actually. That'd be funny. And then we eventually make that move, right? People shouldn't be expecting things to happen right away. Of course we're going to see some resistance, man. So it's as simple as that. Now right now, as things stand, if you're looking at the 4-day, we are in the middle of the range, right? Oh, by the way, this is something else I want to talk about. We were looking for this, right? We're looking for this Bitcoin closing over the cloud on the 4-day, and we did that right here. That was another sign for you. When we closed over the cloud on the 4-day, and this candle ended on the 13th of August, this is something we mentioned. We talked about it. Got the retest of the cloud, right? That's when you should have been buying. Where coming all the way down to 10,000 again, buying at 10,156. That was fine too. Buy the retest of the 4-day cloud. Remember, we were playing the 3-day, right? How do we get a big win all the way up over there? We actually played the 3-day. You guys remember from following me all the way from around this area over here? We took the edge to edge, got the retest of the cloud, closed to the cloud. This is looking very similar. The 4-day is looking very similar. Close to the cloud, and then again having some FRE moments, and then boom. Can we have something like that? Can we have something like that? I'd be very happy. Bitcoin, please do that. But hey, if it doesn't, we have a plan for that too. We'll talk about that plan in tomorrow's video. I'll end this video here, and now I'm gonna go cook myself a huge feast. I'm famished. I've fasted all day. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Throw a like, throw a subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See ya.